went to go get I want to say granite, and it's not granite. The quartz countertop. But I was ready to pay and everything, and the girl was like, how many slabs do you need? And I'm like, I need one slab. And she was like, are you sure? I'm like, wait a minute, let me call him and make sure. He was like, so I guess that's what he should have told me. He should have told me, go and see what you like instead of see. But he did ask me if they have a large quantity, and the girl was like, we have plenty of that. So hopefully there's a number 2 that I like. She was like, she's not sure. You remember the popular one that I did not know was a popular one that everybody else liked and I liked? She was like, she's not sure when they're gonna be in restock. So I put a number 2 there just in case, once he tells me what he thinks the measurements of the countertop is and how much slabs I need. I think I need 2. And the granite costs, she quoted me for 1 slab $2,200. So the granite, look at me, the quartz, I don't know why I'm saying granite. I don't know, all this time I guess I have my camera in the wrong setting because it shows so wide. It used to show like the box used to be so small. Okay, so yeah, that's what we're doing today. So I didn't have to come out the pocket. I think she told me all in total, if I get 2 slabs, it's gonna be $4,700. So I'm like, okay. So I know 1 slab would probably, I don't think 1 slab would do my kitchen. Probably like a slab and a half. Who knows? I'm not a carpenter, and I should have went to carpentry school because they banking out here. I didn't know people renovate their house that much like that. Because when I walked in there, they were busy in there. Like, there were so many people in there. So I'm meeting up with the Terminix guy to come and start spraying for the cockroaches that's in the house. And we're gonna start on electrical work. But I'm not gonna start on electrical work. My electrician is starting on electrical work tomorrow, so I have to give him the key for that. And they're gonna start demoing Monday. I'm like, I can't wait. Like, this whole house is gonna look so different. And the way that I already see it, I feel like my friend's like, you need to be an interior designer, because she's like, how the hell you came up with all these stuff? I'm like, I don't know, I just like certain things, certain places. So I can't wait. So stay tuned, y'all. Stay tuned. You gonna see how this, maybe I should go into design school, I don't know. But and there's a couple of things I need to do too for my son, because I have like this amazing idea. Since he likes to play baseball, it's not gonna be a baseball themed room. It's not gonna be a baseball themed room, but the colors and the portraits that I'm gonna get, like, I can't wait. Bye. Okay, y'all, so y'all seen that we left the house and the Terminix people came and sprayed, baby. The Terminix people said that's the worst type of cockroach I could have. I have what they call German cockroaches, and he says they multiply so fast that it's ridiculous. And he's like, don't you see the little baby ones? I'm like, yeah. Like, they had ones that were like the size of somebody's fingernail. Like, you wouldn't even be able to see unless you was like really looking for cockroaches. Baby, I said, I've never. It's so bad that he told me I have to call Terminix again and tell them that they need to come back in 10 more days. This how bad. He said, oh my gosh. So he pulled out the stove, he pulled out everything, baby. He was like, I had to get all in there. He sprayed first of all, it was two people. One put the barrier all around the house. That was number one. Then number two, he sprayed. That's the one thing these people be putting they damn turning signal on. These Invisaligns, and they are not turning. Like Florida people, oh Jesus, they gotta get it together. But anywho, so they did the barrier outside around the whole perimeter of the house, and then he did that. The second person tackled inside. He opened up all the cabinets. He opened up, he pulled out the fridge. He pulled out the stove. He pulled out the dishwasher. Whoo! He was like, I've never. And he looking at me like, and I'm looking at him like, baby, this ain't me. I wasn't living here. I rented out my house for 2 years. And I was like, I have a whole New York City feel of cockroaches in my house. He talking about, I'm from New York City. Don't talk about New York City like that. I said the tenants that was living in here was from New York City. He's like, oh, okay, I'm not from New York City. Cause even him himself, baby, he is surprised. So I'm gonna go to Home Depot. I gotta get a couple of things. We came to the conclusion that my ceiling to my house is too small. Too short. So we're not gonna do pendants. We're just gonna do all high hats. So when you walk into the house is just gonna be like, oh, we can't do high hats for the simple fact that I guess nowadays the clean look, I hate when my eyes get to watering. And it's because I was walking in the grass. I knew that was gonna happen. Like my allergies is so bad, y'all. Cause I'm really not trying to touch my eyes like that at all. I hate it. I'm just gonna let it just roll down my damn cheek like I'm crying or something, and I'm not crying. Anywho, so he was like, it'll look better with a clean look. Like don't have nothing hanging, because you don't really, there you go. You don't really have much height, my allergies, much height to have anything hanging down from the wall. Down from the ceiling. So we're just gonna do literally high hats everywhere. And I showed y'all how the house looks before. So, and I'm gonna take y'all on the journey too of, you know, them. I'm gonna show you how it's gonna look as we proceed to give you what you need. No, I'm just joking. But yeah, let me go to Home Depot. I gotta make extra keys and get a padlock, not a padlock, a key box. A key box. I should call my cousin and ask her for one of hers, because she's a realtor. Should ask her for one. So we're on it popping. And I'm gonna bring my work home, because I seen all my patients. I just didn't put notes in, but I put in the medications that they needed. I'm gonna sit at home and type up my notes up real quick. And that's it, y'all. I think this how I'm gonna have to be doing. I'm going to do it until I move back into my house, because sometimes, I don't know, today was just a little, it was dragging a little bit, just dragging, just a smidgen. So yeah, definitely, I swear to you, I'm not renting out a house no more. Like I told y'all, if it's not to sell my house, I don't want to Airbnb nothing. I don't want to do nada, because the way that you treat your house, these people who come and rent them shits don't treat it like that. Because look how they poof be gone, and I'm still dealing with the aftermath. It's about to be a whole 2 weeks that they left. A whole 2 weeks, y'all, and I'm still b-boxing these damn roaches. Whew. That man said, but I see a couple of them are dead. Then I see that the bomb, he said that bomb ain't gonna do nothing for them type of roaches. They're gonna procreate more. It's the fact that he said that you got the worst type of roaches ever, that you need to call them again and tell them they need to come back out here in 10 more days. Oh my God, damn. Bye, y'all. Good morning, y'all. As you could tell, last night we went to my homegirl's grand opening of her hookah lounge, and I forgot to show y'all what I had on, for the simple fact that my sister was tired. I was tired. How I even, mind you, I live an hour away from where her place was, and I already drove to that area to go to work. I stopped by the house because the electrician already starting on the work. It was hot because he had to literally redo my whole entire breakers, because the way that they did my my wiring, not up to code. I don't even know how this house passed to, but then again, y'all have to remember, at that time, they were just trying to sell houses just as trying to sell houses, because the economy was so damn bad. So I guess a lot of people who came to inspect the house, because I paid for an inspector, and he didn't write nothing like that. He only put like the breaker box wasn't labeled correctly. That's all he put. Well, that's past. This is the present time now, so it's already getting fixed. Baby, let's just say I'm spending a Birkin without getting a Birkin. But then again, if I sell this house, I can get about 10 Birkins. You feel me? See, that's how we have to think. We don't want to spend a Birkin and not be able to get 10 Birkins. We want to spend a Birkin money without getting a Birkin, but getting 10 Birkins out of the spending the one Birkin. Okay. If y'all ain't learned nothing this Sunday, y'all better catch on to what I just said. So her hookah lounge is so cute. I finally wore these pink Gucci slides that my cousin, they're not really slides, I don't know what to call them, they're the plastic ones. I'm gonna show y'all when I get home. And I had like my pink little Birkin, no, not Birkin, Balmain bag, and I had like a white and purple stripe jumpsuit. It was really cute. It was really cute. Everybody kept on telling me that it was giving them Barbie vibes, like summer Barbie. Even my son was like, "You look like a Barbie doll, Mom." I was like, that's what I was trying to do. And that was what you're trying to do. I know I need to get into like showing y'all what I'm wearing for the day, but it's hard to balance going to work, buying things for the house, renovating the house, and my everyday life activities. I know I'm behind on vlogs. I think the vlog that I'm gonna post is going to be in August still, but I have to chip some places so we could get to the present time. But yeah, that was it, y'all. We went to a little hookah lounge last night. Tomorrow. Right now, I'm going to Starbucks right quick to get me something from Starbucks. Yeah. And that's about it. So we on a crackhead budget now. Crackhead budget. Anybody that know crackhead know they don't eat, baby. So that's what we on. We on that. So I'm like, But then again, nowadays, going out to eat and getting groceries is like about the same damn thing. The only difference is you just could eat more of the food, but it's like it's the same damn thing. So that's what I'm doing, so we could head off to work on this good old Sunday. Baby, I don't think I gave y'all an update on the job, because everything's just been a whirlwind. It was like kind of smooth, but it became like a little bit of a whirlwind. So last Sunday I was basically, I don't know if I told y'all this. If I did, I'm gonna cut it out, and if I didn't, I'm gonna keep this little segment. So last weekend I was all by myself. I admitted 15 patients. Altogether, I seen 30 patients all by my darn self, y'all. I was like, this not what they told me, baby. I was a little apprehensive. And then, you know, every job has that one person who just be like all in the mix, stirring the pot and stuff like that. And that's when I had to go ahead and meet up with my contractor. And I was saying like, oh, I have to meet up with my contractor because we have to finalize everything that we have to do for the house. Here she goes, oh, you're gonna find another job, right? I'm like, no. First of all, if I would go find another job, who gonna hire me, boo, with 2 months of experience? Who gonna, it rings troublesome. It rings troublesome. It rings not understanding what to do. I'm like, baby, some people, they don't know how to strategize. But then again, you know, certain values that certain other people have, they could leave a job and find another job. I'm not that person. It takes me a little while, as you could tell, to get somewhat of a job. I really want to tell y'all how my day went today, but I have a feeling that my camera's gonna get overheated because of this stupid ass sun in Florida. Anywho, baby, tell me why I clocked into work today. Mind you, I had told y'all that my tires is fucked up, even though they're new tires, but anywho, y'all know that. Sorry if it's like shaky, because it looks shaky here. Anywho, I walk into work. I went to go get the key to open up the door, and the girl saw me, night shift saw me, and was like, oh, you're the nurse that's relieving us. I'm like, no, I'm the nurse practitioner. Why, what happened? She's like, oh, you don't have no day shift nurse this morning. I'm like, okay, ma'am, you called me last night to get orders on 2 patients. I'm the one who gave you the orders. So why would I be relieving you as a RN? That's no longer my job title. So they're in shambles trying to figure out who's gonna come in, who's gonna come in. Anybody who's in healthcare knows how the stairs of ladder happens. People who want titles and want to be managers and want to do this and want to do that, you have to come in when there's no fucking staff. So I guess the head honcho of the facility decided to call me and tell me to not tell me, but ask me to pass meds. Pardon fucking moi? Pardon fucking moi. That's how I'm gonna start off, because the really want to motherfucking say, I'm gonna hold it back. I'm gonna hold it back. Because when I tell you, black people in certain jobs get looked down upon, it's crazy. I remember being a registered nurse and working at JFK, baby. And these patients, when you walk in and you be like, here's your morning meds. Oh, you're my CNA? Bitch, I said, here's your morning meds. Or they'll nonchalantly ask you like, questions to see what kind of school you went to. Oh, baby, I'm gonna give you my degrees. And I go back and I ask them, so where did you go to school at? And 9 out of 10, oh, I was a housewife. Exactly, bitch. Don't fucking play with me. Don't fucking play with me. Like, I don't understand why. So I was like, I'm not gonna do it. Convincing me to do it. And then tells me a certain person knows how to do it. I was like, okay, call that certain person so they could do it. So then I'm like, okay, let me put on my Inspector Gadget thinking hat on. Let me do a little bit of investigation, baby. So I called the MP that was supposedly training, half-ass training ass shit, and was like, did they ever tell you to pass meds? He's like, no. Thank you. That's all I fucking wanted to know. Because I want to know what gave you the balls enough to fucking call my phone to tell me to pass out meds. Mind you, they got a key in a cabinet ass medication supply room. It's not a Pyxis, it's not an Omnicell. And first of all, bitch, I got my master's. I'm a fucking NP. What the fuck I'm doing passing? That's like me working at a hospital on the floor, and I'm coming to see patients, and the manager grabs my hand and like, hey, let me talk to you. Can you pass these meds out to these patients? Y'all probably wondering, why is it nighttime and this girl is still in her damn scrubs? Well, baby, I came home and my son's like, he's not feeling good. He has a sore throat. His body doesn't hurt. He doesn't have a fever. He just can't swallow. So, of course, I had to bring him to urgent care. They did mono for him because I'm like, he's in high school. I don't know who he been kissing up. Testing for mono. We testing for strep. We even testing for COVID. All of them was negative. So it seemed like it's more viral. But I still made the doctor give me a Z-Pack for him just in case. If he's like, I still don't feel good. So he's not going to go back to school until Wednesday. I'm like, what in the world is going on? So I was not able to do groceries. So I decided when we was in the urgent care to do Instacart. So now I'm gonna go pick up this Instacart. And pick up Target. I did a Target run too. And it's so crazy because I'm over here thinking like, what if I didn't have these type of things available to me? Like, we would just be still going to the store and shopping. And one thing about it for me, baby, I use certain things like that. I'm trying to see if I could catch it more up front, probably. Like certain things that'll make my life a little bit easier, I do it. Like some people would be like, oh, that's so much money to do. I'd rather just go do it myself. And I'm like, honey, that's a part of self-care too. Because why run yourself ragged crazy when you can basically pay a small fee for somebody to basically do the shopping for you? It's a-okay to do that. It's nothing wrong with doing that. Just like when I tell people I have like a cleaning lady. Like my apartment, it doesn't need a cleaning lady because it's not that big. But my house is a 1,900 square foot house. That's like 2,000 square foot. You think I'm gonna clean a 2,000 square foot house every single day? No, but I clean and pick up. But deep cleaning, no. I have like somebody who I call upon 3 or 4 times out of the month just to make my day a little bit smoother. Stuff like that is considered self-care, because I know, especially in the black girl community, we're known as like the strong black woman, and sometimes that's what causes a lot of us women to crack, because it's too much. Meaning crack, meaning like mental illness, like depressed, and it's just too much to bear. Like, y'all, we need self-care. If you're able to do it, do it. Even if it's just one time out of the month. Trust me, when you come home to like a clean house because you've worked and everything like that, and somebody helped you, because these guys, they're not going to help in that department. Because the way that their mothers raised them, they raised them to be basically lost in the world. Lost, can't be found, like lost. So even if you have a man, be like, can you pay for housekeeping for me, please? It won't hurt to ask. What he gonna say? No. That's the worst thing he can say, is just no. But 9 out of 10, if you tell him, like, you know, you want me to do this and this, you gotta help me with this and that. Bingo. And it's so crazy because I was talking to one of my homegirls today about overall, like, getting married. And because she was asking me, like, V, do you want to get married? I'm like, yeah, I want to get married, but I want to get married in the reality of my world. I don't want to get married in the fairy tale land. Like, I love marriage, you know, but I had to come to a conclusion that I have a lot of assets. I have a lot of, like, I have assets, investments, degrees, and I can't afford to marry somebody who I'm not gaining nothing from, and he's gaining everything from me. And that's why I had to tell her, like, a lot of girls, well, I shouldn't say girls, that's improper, I should say women. A lot of women, they marry for the fact of marriage. They don't marry for the fact of reality. And that's why a lot of them are going through it with their husband, because I can't see myself marrying somebody with a credit score of 580 and my credit score is 800. Baby, what can we possibly do together? I'm going to have to sign everything by my damn self. Or I have a lucrative job, you know, pay me $120K a year, and you are, you know, not saying, but making 40, 50K a year. It's not the same. And it's so crazy because I was talking to her and I was like, in the guys who fit the criteria for us to be with, they don't even want us. They want exotic. They want hair down her butt, looking mixed and exotic. So we have like a little, it's just bad out here. And I'm 35. I've come to the conclusion that I'm just going to be like an Oprah, have a boyfriend. And I don't even want to live with a boyfriend. This is the crazy part about it. I feel like my house stays more clean, more organized without a man in it. I feel like men bring in chaos, don't know how to clean after themselves. It's like having another kid. Like, it's so crazy to me how you could be a whole human, but sometimes you give children actions. That's just my little rampage. I literally just came on here to tell y'all I'm gonna go pick up groceries, and my son was sick, and we came into this whole debacle of, but I know some of y'all ladies gonna feel me. Like, I'm not saying everybody married a loser. Like, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying the reality of a good chunk of women married just to say that they're married, and not married, and not actually getting married to gain something. And I don't mean gain by like being a gold digger and just, you know, I'm just saying you can't come in a 90% and the guy is only putting in 5%. You know? And then when it does happen, y'all get married, y'all want more of the man, and the man is comfortable with what he's doing because you're okay to settle for it because you want it to be a wife. Now you're a wife with somebody that you can't even buy a house with. You can't even try to say, hey, let's invest into this and see if we could get our money back, because he has nothing to put in to contribute. And then in their mind of all frames, they think, oh, I pay rent or I pay the mortgage and that's all. Like I said previously in my last vlogs, sometimes them little bills add up to rent, add up to, like, it's not. And I don't want to feel pressure like I'm pressuring the guys, because sometimes some guys be like, it's too much, it's too much, like you doing too much, you doing too much. But it's like, you're not doing enough. If you would do more, like I'm doing more. For me, once I accomplish a goal, I'm on to another goal. I've met guys where they're A-okay with being like this. And I'm like, that's not okay. Because you're doing this and prices of everything is doing this. Like, what? You're always gonna be here. Jesus, fix the wheel. I can't. Let me go get my Instacart and let me head to Target. Serenity now, y'all. Serenity now. So it's Monday, but it's really my Friday. I gotta take Cam to school.
Monday.
CJ's not going to school because he's sick, so.
COVID-19.
My baby do not have COVID-19.
I know he doesn't, but I'm just trying to.
Try what?
That's the only way that I can get that. I can tell them that he's sick.
It's other things than COVID-19, Cameron.
I know.
Okay. Don't be putting that stuff on my baby.
Look, he makes fun of me.
So that don't mean that you go and say that he had COVID-19 when he don't have COVID-19.
Okay, sorry, CJ, but he used to.
CJ never had COVID.
You remember that time that he had COVID, and then your buddy had COVID?
Oh yeah, around Christmas time. Yeah, you're right. I forgot. I'm off at work, y'all. It was I just had to let my mind speak today. And we're just gonna leave it at that, because I had to get some things straight away. Like, anywho, we heading off to the house to see the demo. It's raining a little bit, so I'm trying to, but we have to go to Home Depot too. So it's just like a couple of places. I can't believe soon I'll be turning around here again to come home. It's so weird. It's so weird, y'all. But we gonna see. We gonna see. I feel like I'm on HGTV. Is that Papa Steve? I think that's probably Papa Steve. Probably not. Oh, probably. Oh yeah, that is Papa Steve because of the golf thing. It's Papa Steve.